So Western martial arts wasn't just about swords. It was also about pole arms, spears and pikes, axes, shields, daggers, even grappling and wrestling. Because a lot of times the fight will go to the ground. In fact, most of these historical manuals have as much about wrestling and grappling as well as sword fighting. So this is an example of about a 14th, 15th century German longsword. They were very light, very fast, very capable weapons. Oftentimes you'll see in the movies guys laboring and swinging, look like heavy things. Not true. They were very fast, very effective. There are really only 8 basic cuts that you can perform with the human body. And all the guards, or starting points for these cuts, feed into each other. So these basic longsword guards lead from one cut into the next. This is a guard. So I can
Don't worry about it.
here,
I'm fine.
cut down, cut up, along this way, back down this way, across the middle, or cut up from this side, and then back down this side. Those are your 8 basic cuts using both edges of the sword. These are techniques called master cuts. They were a cut and a defense all in the same movement. Do that again. Or I am cutting and I'm blocking at the same time. Even if the blade comes a little this way, I'm blocked and the edge goes right into it. One more time. Right there. Sometimes you get locked up. Get cross blades, and in the movies they want to sit here and growl at each other, and then they'll push away, and then they'll try and attack again. That's not the case. Usually what would happen is if you come to here to a bind, go into grappling or half swording. Half swording is a technique where you'll actually grip the blade and use it as leverage against the other person to try and thrust to an opening, hit them with the hilt, hit them with the pommel, kick them, grab them, throw them, any type of other technique. So if yours come down as another cut, I might block and we're stuck here, so rather than hold it, I might whip it around. Here, throw them over, go to half sword, stab, any sort of other thing that I can do from that position.
One of the cast members of Reclaiming the Blade, I was brought on to the project to be kind of a juxtaposition. Would you say that, Daniel? The majority of the film is about Western swordsmanship. I studied Eastern swordsmanship, and again, I was just fortunate enough that Daniel wanted me in the movie. So I teach Gumdo, which is basically Korean Kendo. You wear heavy armor, you fight not with a live blade or a dull metal blade, which is in some European traditions. You fight with a bamboo mock sword, and it's one-on-one dueling. I also teach a Japanese sword art called Goshindo. Goshindo is comprised of 3 schools of study. The first one being Kenjutsu. Kenjutsu, Kendo, depending on the period of time, means the same thing. It's basically sparring with a sword. Next is, the second school is Iaido or Bakodo. Iaido is learning how to draw, cut, and sheathe your sword in a rapid manner. So rather than dueling with another opponent, you practice fighting an imaginary opponent. Some schools do 2-man routines where you have a partner, but at no time is an actual engagement. Because even if you have a wooden sword, if you fight with a wooden sword, someone is going to get hurt. The Japanese really don't have a tradition of stopping. You know, oh, we don't want to hurt you, or to the touch. It's basically all or nothing. So you're making a full cut. And if you have a wooden sword that comes in contact with someone, it's going to break a bone. If you have a dull sword, it'll cut. And obviously a real sword will cut. Then the third school of study is Tameshigiri. Tameshigiri in Japanese, Tameshi means test, giri means cut. So test cutting. So basically you have a sharp blade and you're cutting targets. The most traditional targets are straw or grass mats or bamboo. I teach at Clemson University. I actually teach through the Leisure Skills department. These are courses that students earn actual credit. What I'm going to demonstrate is the iaido matodo aspect. Times have changed. We don't fight with swords anymore. So why learn sword art? The Japanese thought is martial arts. The term martial art, as was mentioned before, is a European term. In Japanese, martial arts are called udo. U, war, do, way. Way of war. Now, do, if you look at the Chinese characters, the character that do is michi. Michi means path, door. It means a philosophical approach. So the shift of emphasis in learning this went away from utilitarian, just as early as World War II, to now, which is more of a philosophical pursuit. The idea is to make the person stronger, both mentally and physically. It's all about character development, character refinement, as opposed to teaching people how to kill with a sharp weapon. So, thank you very much for watching me make under the sun here for a while with a nice black outfit. But we're going to be here for an hour or so.
Might do a little bit more demo in a bit, and if anybody wants to stick around, we'll make an announcement on the PA. And again, we're giving away some Hasbro and Lucasfilm Star Wars stuff giveaway, fun, and then a couple copies of the DVD. So just sign up, and I'm available if anybody wants to talk about the movie. And Tom's here. Normally, Tom does a lot of cutting demonstration, but I didn't know we were going to be outside, and I'm glad we're outside because it's a lot more space. But if you rent the movie or buy the movie, it's got a lot of video of Tom. On the special features disc, there's a nice video of Tom showing some of the cutting demonstrations. So normally he comes with an array of bamboo and just all sorts of things that he cuts up. I'm sorry he doesn't have that, but check out the film, and next time visit our website, and I'm sure we'll be doing some more demos somewhere else. So thanks Tom.